to talk about, Bill talked about the rules, right? And, we're all for the rules too. And the rules are that you have to tell us what you do when you're away. And that's all there is to it. And if you don't, that's at your own peril. But I'll give you an example of how we get treated by you people. There's a rule that says if you borrow a certain amount of money in the village and you can't pay it back in 5 years, then you have to have a public referendum on it. Is that correct? Do you know if that's correct?
I do not.
You're not going to answer me. That's wonderful. Well, it is correct, as a matter of fact. But you guys found a way around it, behind our back. That is deceitful. What part about we're broke don't you get? We don't want to borrow any money. That's what we're trying to tell you. We need to make do with what we have. But a lot of good it does us. Because you're just going to change the rules behind our back, which you did. You adopted a bylaw, I'm not sure what it's called, that says that if it only equals 5% of our annual income, that we can go ahead and borrow the money. The thing you did last council meeting for the sewer upgrade. You went behind our backs to do that. And that is wrong. That's going to get you in a lot of trouble. And nobody's ever going to trust you guys unless you do things that are up front. That's it. I wanted to point out that you did things behind our back.
Before I was rudely interrupted by the gavel, I shall continue. We have a mayor and council who refuses to answer questions, and we have some councillors not giving reports, or their reports are disjointed questions not pertaining to anything on the agenda. Censoring isn't changing minds, it's confirming suspicions. And to the rat Vink who gave the mayor and council the private email communications, those communications were entrusted to you in confidence. You have broken privacy laws, and why are you hiding and not owning up to your actions? I'd say someone is very lucky that tar and feathering people was left behind in the early American frontier. Shame, shame, shame on you for passing on private communications.
This is your last chance to speak if you'd like to, Elena.
Thank you. Well, a lot of what Mr. Elder said today, I actually said on the last meeting. Ms. Fowler, I don't know you. I was trying to stop you because I have very sensitive ears, and every time you did, you hurt me deeply. I'm still hurting. Before I moved here, almost 20 years ago, I hurt myself with salt container, wood on wood, in a very small room. And the noise that it made when I opened it just basically broke my everything, and I was crying because I was so hurt. So since then, I really cannot hear things that are too loud. I apologize for what I did. However, I was trying to stop you because it wasn't a mature thing to do, what you were doing. I don't have absolutely anything against you or any of the other members or Mark. I know that you are here in the same community trying to do our best. So please be honest and do not leave the town, because whenever you're going to leave the town, whether it is 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is, you're going to leave your legacy here. Or for the children, we have to look after our children. Thank you.
Unless there's any further public input, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Move that this meeting be adjourned at 8:05 p.m.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Northcott, Joseph,
Thank you so much for your time, everyone.